A former Frisco and Plano cheer coach is in jail tonight accused of repeated sexual assault on 3 girls as young as 14 years old. It was customs officials who caught the man at DFW Airport. Before he could board a plane, he was trying to get out of the country. Fox 4's Calvert Collins joining us from the suspect's former cheer gym in Frisco. Calvert, he was exposed. What was going on was exposed by a text message. Is that right?
Well, that's correct, Steve. It was an inappropriate picture of one of the girls that he coached in a cheerleading gym here in Frisco. And that's originally what led police to start looking at all kinds of the relationships he had had with the girls that he had coached. And now he's sitting in jail with a $300,000 bond.
This is one place I've always felt safe.
Kyle Ware was a well-liked and respected cheerleading coach. Here he is doing a flip in a video on his YouTube channel. Police say he carried on relationships with girls under the age of 14 for several years.
Mr. Ware used his position of trust as a coach and his close relationship with the kids to cultivate his victims and then commit his offenses.
Frisco police would not detail where these alleged sexual encounters happened, but parents told us Ware, seen here on his MySpace page, would often invite the girls over for dinner or sleepovers. It wasn't until last May when Ware's previous boss at Cheer Athletics Gym in Plano found out about a cell phone picture that parents or police suspected anything wrong.
One of our coaches who inadvertently saw a text message on his phone that looked like it could have been a communication between him and one of the athletes. We saw that, thought that looks kind of inappropriate, so we brought in Kyle and talked to him about it. We did not believe his side of the story, so we immediately fired him.
30-year-old Ware left Express Gym in Frisco 2 years ago, but parents were stunned to learn of his arrest.
And I've just never had an odd feeling or anything like that, so I'm a little in shock right now.
Ware's attorney says he hasn't read the affidavits yet, but realizes this will be a tough case to argue.
According to the allegations, there was a close relationship between each one of these people and my client. Those facts themselves create some problems. I mean, there's no question that we have our work cut out for us.
Now, police would not let us see the arrest warrant affidavits detailing what happened, so that would give us a little bit more insight as to how, I guess, how much or what exactly happened in these encounters with these young girls. But police do fear that there may be more victims out there, so they're urging parents with anyone who had contact with Kyle Ware before May of 2011 at this gym, Express Gym in Frisco. They're urging those parents and victims, to potential victims, to come forward.
Yeah, Calvert, you mentioned we may not know specifics, but we do know this, according to police in the charge specifically, it was long-term kind of chronic abuse of these girls. Let me ask you something. Do these gyms that you talk to the owner or the operator of one of them, do they do background checks?
Very extensive. In fact, we spoke to the owners of both gyms, and they said they did. They looked at sex offender registries, criminal backgrounds. They run the gamut because obviously these coaches are working with children every day, so they want to make sure the children are as protected as much as possible. And they said both gyms said he had no criminal issues beforehand. There was nothing that would have alerted them to any kind of potential illegal behavior, and they said he had glowing recommendations, so that this was just an aberration from what they would have expected.
All right. Calvert Collins in Frisco tonight. Thank you.